Once again, special edition, live from the kitchen. Professor Daddy-O, my man Will Roby, having a special conversation. Yo, this is something I've been working on.
I suppose I was born misunderstood, and I suppose kings and queens come from the hood, and I suppose having beef ain't never sweet, and I suppose if you play, you should play for keeps, and I suppose that your business is yours alone, and I suppose if you a king, you won't give up your throne, and I suppose lazy folk just ain't worth my time, and I suppose of my peers, I'm the best to rhyme.
Yeah, it's just a little something that I'm working on.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that, man. Also, we want to shout out my man Big City.
Oh yeah, what's up, Big City?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he's somewhere in the city.
Yeah, somewhere in the city.
But yeah, that's good, man. So when you dropping that?
That's the third quarter record. It's called No Tablecloths. I developed this terminology, right? My wife's from Haiti, so she said when she came here as a kid, and she went to a restaurant and saw Americans eat on a table with no tablecloths. It bugged her out. And so I developed this philosophy that no tablecloths is like a classless move, and a tablecloth move is a class move. You know what I mean? So the whole album is called No Tablecloths, and it's really just kind of exposing like all those things that people do that we hate.
Nice, I like that. That's a good concept.
Yeah.
Good concept.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what are some of the other titles on the record that you
on the No Tablecloths album?
Yeah.
There's a record on there called Mr. 9 to 5 that I love. It's about guys who just go to work and act like they know the street and talk to their white friends like a gangster, and when they see us, they cross the street. I got a record on there called Guns and Sneakers that I did with my little 7-year-old. There's not Guns and Sneakers. I'm shooting like a beatbox, and it's of course they out here shooting like a beatbox, mashing on the kick and the snare, smashing on the 808, hitting everything everywhere. You know, the pre-chorus is they say you live by the sword, you die by the sword, but ain't no sword killing these kids. I got a record on there called Pull Your Pants Up, because we all hate that. It's pretty dope. Yeah, it's coming along though. It's coming. It's the third quarter record, so I'm shaping it now.
All right, bet, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So today we were talking about stuff that's tangible, right?
Yeah.
You know, we have the internet now, and you know, the internet has made things untangible in terms of like actually possessing something. What are some of your
thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Well, so like I told you, like me and my man Bill Mann is developing this platform called I Heard Right, and the one thing that we propose to artists a lot of times is say, well, you know, what if you were selling a $9.99 CD or an $8.99 CD when you could have really been selling a $150 experience? So we don't really take the premise that you can't be tangible on the internet, but it has to be experiences. Because if you tell a gamer that it's not tangible, you're gonna have a fight, right? Gamers feel like their games are tangible, but that's because there's a lot of interaction and there's somebody programming, thinking about the guys that's gonna play the games. So I mean, I think a lot of that has, you know, tentacles in what we do, and we have to learn to create experiences. And when I say we, I mean artists, and we need help for that. We need tentacles, we need arms. And you know, having Facebook open here and Twitter open there, and maybe analytics, maybe not analytics, maybe a video locker, maybe not. Do I use Vimeo? It's just nothing there for people that they could look and say, hey, this is my cockpit. This is what I'm doing. This is how much I want people to hear. This is what I don't want them to hear. Just want these people on LinkedIn to know this, and then, you know, be able to monetize within all of that. That's what we're building.
Okay. Great, man. You're always on the cutting edge of technology.
You know, I love technology.
I remember one time I was in the studio and you came through, and I was working on Shannon's record in Arnett Coleman's studio, and you came in and said that it's over, the game is over, that music videos will be on, you know, whenever you want it.
Right.
I remember that. That was right before YouTube
Yeah.
exploded and just changed everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, you know, and so it's all an issue of power, right? So like earlier we were talking about the Grammys, and I feel like it's the same thing, right? It's a total issue of power. I mean, it wasn't even the Grammys, it was the Oscars we was talking about. And like the boycott and all of those kind of things. And like, it's the same issue, right? It's the same issue. If you know what you have, then you can do what it needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't know what you have, then you're always looking for someone else to validate whatever it is that you have. But I think Stacey Dash is right when she says you can't have it both ways. Like, everybody hates her, but whatever. Like, the truth is the truth. It's like, you know, what are we really talking about here? Because Tyler doesn't even care that he doesn't get nominated. Like, it's not even on his scope. Because he's just making what he makes, and he's doing a really good job of it, and he's got more content on television probably than anybody, than any of us.
And not only that, I think if Tyler Perry wanted an award, he would invent it and have himself present himself an award.
Absolutely.
He ain't gonna worry about what you got over there, what you giving out over there.
I mean, I think that herein lies the point. Like,
You know,
it's cute, but you know, if you do some work, you can create your own thing.
of course. All right. Thanks again.
All right, I'm gonna go out with a little bit more of this, I suppose. Hopefully it plays right.
And I suppose that you heard that somewhere before. And I suppose it's who knows you, not who you know. And I suppose being fake is a hard sell. And I suppose the loudest screamer might not fight so well.